Our new topic. It's called arrays, and you need an array because you want to store similar variables together. In this case, in the Magic 8 Ball, you have a bunch of words you want to display. They're all sentences, they're all messages, and you want to be able to do that easily, but also like not have to copy and paste a lot, kind of like the motivation we had for loops. So give me 4 body parts and 4 plural nouns, then 4 nouns, and then a verb and an adverb. So, body part, please. Make it a classroom appropriate. Armpit, very good. And then another one. Eye, okay. Toes and thigh. All right, give me some plural nouns. All right, we'll leave in hot pocket. And then what about the other one? All right, hot dogs. All right, now I need some nouns. Or like person, places, or things. Okay. I can appear more. And then another one? All right, cat. All right, McDonald's. And another one? Mr. Chen. All right. So I need a verb. APS, like this. And then an adverb. So this tends to end. Dryly. All right. We are. Is that how I spell it? Like that? Like this. Okay. Okay, so notice there's a certain order to this, and all these words, they have some kind of relationship. We have right here the new idea, body parts. Notice the square brackets. That's what makes it an array. The quotes are individual words. Notice all the plural nouns are grouped together, all the nouns are grouped together. You'll use arrays when you have variables or things that have a relationship amongst themselves. Let's see the output. Let's save. And then we take a look. Here is what's happening. So instead of typing in dryly or armpit or whatever, instead I'm using that knowledge and just replacing parts of my array. So here's the first plural noun. Notice it's at position 0. Then comes the first verb, first noun, second plural noun, so on and so forth. Okay, so let's see this amalgamation of what we produced. I was home alone and scared out of hot pockets. I could hear the wind collapsing, and off in the distance a Mr. Chan was howling. I crossed the room, locked the hot dogs over my armpits. Then it happened. I could hear a cat undefining up the stairs. My eyes started to chatter, and my knees began to undefined-ing. The McDonald's was thrust open, and there was a huge Mr. Chen with hair all over his toes. It was my father. Hi, we're home, he said dryly. Hope you weren't afraid of staying home alone. Yes, that is our Mad Lib. And let's investigate. So, notice one of our first words. So I'm going to try to have that down here and over here. Let's investigate. So there's some odd behavior there. You notice hot pockets, right? The first instance, the first time we use plural nouns is right here. Hot pocket. Plural nouns, right? So scared out of hot pockets. So scared out of hot pockets. That's where it occurred here. And then we noticed like something odd happened. I could hear a cat undefined-ing up. So where's the cat line? Right here. I could hear a nouns. Notice there's something odd happening with nouns in the 1 position. So we take a look. What happened? Noun, square bracket 1, undefining. Wait a second. Oh, it's a verb, right. So notice we only have 1 verb here, and it's trying to access the second verb. Currently it doesn't exist, and if it doesn't exist in your array, it's undefined. So why don't we fix that? Can you give me a verb? Waiting. You're allowed to use only if it exists. Like you go to your bank account and withdraw money you don't have, right? Then it says, no, you can't. Oh, yes, you can definitely use the verb 0 again. So Like right now, if I save it, notice now the cat is waiting up the stairs, right? But also, now you can make the collapse happen again. How do we do that? Down here, wherever we use that second plural noun, you can change this. Now you're using the first entry, or first element of your array. So if you are in Algebra 2, you're roughly studying series and sequences. It's the same with programming. Your first term is position 0. Computer science, we are largely 0 indexed. Why? Because we like 0 better than 1. We all start counting from 0, do we not? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the big thing. And these numbers are like addresses. Right now, in the plural nouns block, at the 0th position is a certain word. And so for your 8-ball assignment, instead of having, fixed like a bunch of if statements and having to copy and paste them into all separate variables, since they're all messages, you're going to put them all into a list, and you'll have like 14 of them. And then you're going to put together with your loop knowledge, how do I randomly select one of those, which we've done in a lot of different contexts. Cool? That's one of the big ideas you'll need to accomplish the 8-ball. And then tomorrow we'll talk about some of the logic that goes behind it. And I need to do more work in explaining logic to you all. Okay? Questions? Comments? We're good.